I'm Jameson here with Smile Empty Soul. They just had a badass concert. And I'm just going to ask you guys a few questions that I wrote down on a set list of mine.
Nice.
Let's see, let's start here. Alright, let's see. When was your first moment of realizing music was something you wanted to immerse all your time and energy into?
I would say for me, it was when I probably back in like the 6th or 7th grade when I discovered like Pantera.
Hell yeah.
And and the first Deftones CD, the first Korn CD. That was like my first like holy fuck, like dude.
It made you want to pick up a guitar.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I already been playing guitar for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But that was what made me say like, this is my fucking goal. I'm gonna do this, you know.
What about you?
I would say probably when I was like same age, you know, junior high, like I was in a cover band. We used to cover like Nirvana songs, Beatles songs, Metallica songs, and so you know when I was doing that, I was like, you know, watching, you know, music videos and stuff, and I was like, you know, this is what I want to do. So.
Did you play guitar at all, or was it just bass what you want to do? Or?
I started playing drums when I was like 10.
Drums first?
So I played for a couple of years, and then I taught myself how to play guitar after that, and then I started playing bass.
Alright, sweet.
And playing bass too.
What about you?
My brother had been playing guitar for a long time.
Did you and him jam out, and that's like
that's why I started playing drums, just because he already played guitar. So.
His brother has an actual like a really good band called Fractional.
They're about to get signed.
Oh,
They're fucking awesome.
Yeah, you heard of them?
Go to their website, fractional.org. Check them out. They're fucking amazing. Fractional.org.
This guy's heard of them.
Oh, or rockisback.com.
Where'd you hear about them?
Just all over the net. Like I get so many names thrown at me and music thrown at me.
They're about to get signed, dude. And they're gonna be out on tour pretty soon.
That's Derek's brother.
His brother's a singer.
He's a singer and guitar player. So
I'll have to post some news about that one.
Yeah, check that out.
They're a great band. They're about to get their deal, so the record should be coming out in like 6 months or something.
Now you guys are from Santa
Clarita,
California.
It's in Los Angeles County, so it's really
close to like a suburb.
It's in Los Angeles County, so but within Los Angeles County, there's different districts and towns and shit. So you know, of course, people say, "Oh, we're from Santa Clarita," but it's a lot easier to say LA because that's where.
That'd be like if our band is something, we say DC or something like that.
Yeah.
We're like right around there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean,
all right. Let's see here. What would have to be like the most inspiring musical influence you guys have had in the past, like to create your original sound?
For me, I would say, of course, every one of us is inspired by different people.
Yeah.
But for me, I would say my 2 biggest influences. My number 1 is John Lennon. His solo shit, like the Beatles are great songwriters, everything. But his solo shit after the Beatles, like when he was like fuck everything, he just started like writing just weird ass shit. That's my number 1 influence. And Kurt Cobain, of course, is like right up there. So
Good stuff.
this guy.
As far as like inspirations to like play music and stuff, I had my music teacher through elementary school, and he was also the band director in my junior high because I played in the junior high band. Mr. Wakeham was a big influence in me in playing music. And as far as like artists, definitely like Nirvana. Man.
Any guys Rage fans?
I love Rage Against the Machine.
Are you kidding?
We all love Rage. They're awesome.
I'm very influenced by them.
I think Zach De La Rocha, or De La Rocha, I don't know exactly how to pronounce his last name, is probably like the greatest rapper in the world ever. I can't wait till the solo record comes.
Yeah, I heard one song back when I was in college.
With DJ Shadow?
Yeah, DJ Shadow.
Yeah, it's a great song.
I heard that, yeah.
I'm friends with the guy that signed Rage, like to Epic. He's Michael Goldstone, he's a great guy. And he still keeps in contact with all the guys, and he said, I did dinner with him the other night in New York, me and Ryan did, and he said that their De La Rocha's solo album is just about done, so.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And I know Trent Reznor is actually like producing some of the tracks. Yeah, and Trent Reznor's really fucking amazing. Totally.
What about anything?
No, not like one person. I mean, I like all music.
Bands.
I mean, it's a wide range and everything from like
most musicians, I mean, I love everything too, so
Yeah,
you gotta
totally.
take it all in. You
I
know?
love all music. Yeah.
Deftones, Radiohead.
You like their new album, the Deftones?
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, that sounds so sick, dude.
Anything the Deftones
man.
put out is fucking unbelievable.
It's gold,
Yeah.
dude. It's gold.
Anything Radiohead puts out is unbelievable.
Right.
Everything. I love it.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Got a question here. How was the transition going from like known locally to just like boom, you guys got the video out now and everything like that? Like, how has it affected your lives, or is there any way to describe the feeling of that? You know,
It's
like,
great.
yeah, this is awesome.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's just like, it seems like it's happening just so fast, you know. It's just like, we've been on the road now for like 3 months, you know, with Trapped, and it's just like, we just watched the shows just get like, you know,
Bigger
more
and-
packed, just like every night, and kids just like singing the words to the songs, and it just like seeing like their energy is just, it's just unbelievable.
When did you guys record the video, film the video for
We filmed most of it before we actually had our record deal. We filmed
Oh,
it like
really?
last year.
Okay.
What was the month? It was like towards the
October.
end, right?
It was in October.
It was like October of last year, and then we actually wanted to go back and do another day of shooting, which is like the whole, I don't know if you've seen our video or not, but like
Yeah, I've
the
seen
scene in the tunnel, where
Yeah.
we're flying in the tunnel.
Yeah.
We went back and did that on a separate day, like right after we got the deal, and that was like, January, probably February,
It was like right before Valentine's Day. I remember
right
that
before my
shit.
birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like February, so it was like 2 days and they were spaced out, but, you know.
That's
It was-
sweet.
it was cool.
When you guys were gigging back in California, you making trips to Sunset Strip and stuff like that, like how was that experience from?
It was definitely a learning experience.
Learning
rough.
experience?
It's really rough.
Sunset Strip is very rough.
Really?
Tell them why, Dad.
It's just hard to get love out there. I mean, there's so many bands. And
Yeah, I
they're
bet,
just
like-
competing. You know, it's all
There's-
competition. So.
There's probably, I would almost say there's like 100,000 bands.
Very much.
I would say that's a fair
Yeah.
assumption. There's
Yeah.
so every person.
Everybody in the brother.
You walk down Sunset Boulevard, every single guy is an actor or a
Yeah.
musician,
An actor or a musician, which means a self
or a waitress or a
Yeah,
waiter.
which means
you know?
waitress
Well-
inspiring.
Yeah. But, you know, the deal with LA is it's like they were saying, dude, everybody is in their own band, and so when you're playing, if there are people in the crowd, they're all in their own band. So
Yeah.
they're standing there, the guitar players are in front of me watching me going,
They're just staring at you.
They're like
playing.
this,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're checking out
And-
your
and-
gear,
yeah,
and
checking out, yeah.
and this is what they're saying in their heads.
They're like thinking, oh, I can do better. than
That's
this.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
They're going, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that better, I could do that, I could do that. Same thing with the drummer watching him, you know.
I can just see that
It's
exactly.
it's a very snotty crowd, you know. So.
Yeah. And was there anything like any people that specifically come up to you and like say something bad or anything like that? Or?
No.
No, it wasn't. We're going back soon, so I mean, I'm sure we'll get a lot of love when we come back.
We've been through once since we've been on tour,
Mhm.
and it was actually before because K-Rock LA is
Yeah.
the big, it's actually one of the biggest stations
It
in
is
the
the
country.
biggest station.
Yeah.
And as far as rock music goes, they actually were one of the last stations to add our song. They added it a week ago Tuesday, so
Oh,
they've
really?
they've only been playing our song for like a week and a half now. But last time we went through, they hadn't picked it up yet, but the reaction was still amazing because from people seeing our video and shit like that. There's still like
Yeah.
a ton of people that
The video definitely
going
has
crazy.
made you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
reached a lot of
expanded a
people.
lot.
So.
Absolutely.
But I you know, we're going back in late August, and by then our song will have been picked up for over a month.
Sweet.
And the reaction, I'm sure, will be old.
How do you guys feel about like screamo, like that stuff that's playing right now, like you know that type of music?
I know
Like
exactly
what do you
you're
think?
talking
Because
about.
like you guys are original, and I like stuff that's not what's already going on right now, you know. And
The thing is, like, that shit's like, I like some of those bands, you know?
yeah, I mean I like
But-
some, of them, but
right.
it seems like there's just so many right
And
now.
they all
like-
sound exactly the same.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like another
It's hard to
band.
distinguish.
Another band comes out with a different name. That's either they're named after one of the
Yeah.
days of the week
Or
or
a
like
month.
one of the months
Yeah.
of the year or something.
And they have
and they fucking and they
It's the blank Tuesday. The blank
Yeah.
November.
like November.
Yeah. So it just kind of seems like they're sounding exactly like what everything else is sounding. You know, it's kind of like the poppy punk thing, where the bands don't even try to be original. They just say, oh, this is a cool style, and they listen to all the other bands, and they sound exactly like
everyone sees like people playing, and they just want to pick up guitar and try and play drums or bass or whatever, and I can do a band.
Right, and the problem is they don't even try to be like, well, maybe I could put my own twist on it. They just try to say, oh, we'll write some songs in that exact genre, and we'll make it, and we'll put out songs and videos.
Now, I noticed you talked about your past growing up in the church and stuff like that. How has that affected your creation of your songs and everything like that? Has that
only lyrically?
Just lyrically?
Yeah, I mean, of course, you talk about the shit that's in your past.
Yeah.
Or problems you've had in your life, and I consider that a problem, and so it comes out when
All right. I personally love how you guys are approaching music right now, and like saying things that should be said, and for kids who don't know what it's like to record in a studio or the whole process of just music business in general. Do you have any advice for upcoming people or just fans in general of the whole music business process and how it works and how it's affected you guys?
I would say if you're a band that's trying to get label attention and trying to make it in the industry, we all definitely have something to say about that. But my little chunk would be that you're only as good as the song you're playing. So if you're a band and you're tight as fuck, and everybody is the shit at their own instrument, everything's great, but you're playing a song that the label doesn't think is a hit, you're still not going to get signed, So it's definitely focus on songwriting. It's a big part.
I would say another thing that's important for up and coming bands is keep self-funding your own demos and doing your own records, and try and build a following locally, and then spread it out to your region, and just if you can get a strong fan base, that's definitely a way to attract label interest and hopefully get signed that way.
I'd say just the music business it's a business, so I'd say we're fortunate enough to have some good people behind us and looking out for us, but I know a lot of horror stories, so
absolutely.
I'd say just
be careful.
Educate yourself about the business.
Yeah. Those are 3 definitely very important tips.
Yeah.
You don't want to fist up your ass.
I'm not trying to bend you over and make you dry here.
All right. How do you guys see yourself in the future as a band? How music is progressing for the future? How do you feel your part in it? How do you I don't know, explain it. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years, 10 years? Keep you guys gonna keep writing songs?
Keep rocking, man.
Keep going.
Yeah.
That's
And I mean, we already have a lot of songs for the second record.
Oh, really? You guys are going?
Oh yeah, I mean, we could do it right now if we had to. If the label's do a second record right now, we could do it. But we definitely are a band that has progressed. Even when we were just a local band and we were doing demos, new demos every probably 4 or 5 months. Every demo would sound completely different than the last demo, because we progress as a band, and I think that if you don't progress and you just keep repeating the same shit, you become stagnant, and it's then people start losing interest because they already have your record that you made that sounded just like that, only it was better, because that was when you were fresh at it, So we definitely develop with every record, and the next record will be completely different.
Sweet.
And I also see myself with shorter hair. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow.
When you guys were starting out, did you feel you had something special, something strong, and it was gonna go somewhere? Or
I think we're very good at knowing that where we are at that particular moment in time and how good we are. We kind of know when we're not
realists.
good. Yeah, and we can look at it. I think we're able to look at it more objectively than a lot of people in their own bands. And so we're always trying to just always changing. And then we knew we'd get there someday. We all knew we would.
There's definitely a lot of bands that are just starting out that aren't very good, but they have egos already. They think oh, we're the shit.
We got lots of fans.
And the thing is, I mean, from the very beginning, we all knew we had the drive and we had the mentality, and we had we felt like we had the talent to make it. And
Just keep working hard and you guys.
That's exactly right. We
you give it all you got. You know?
we
know
knew
where you are.
we knew where we were at every step. Like when we were just starting out, we knew we sucked, and
Really?
we didn't pretend that we didn't suck. We didn't pretend we were awesome.
Modest. Were you guys modest?
Oh, dude, I mean, we were opening shows, of course, you know, and we didn't feel like that was unfair because we knew that's where we were at. And every step we'd move up, we would mature a little bit to the step that we were at. But I mean, to this day, we know we're just a starting out band. We're just we got to work fucking hard, and we got to pay our fucking dues, you know. And we've always known where we're at. We have level heads as far as that goes.
Does it seem like it's been a fast road from since you guys came together until right now? Like, has it gone by like that, or?
Well, looking back on it, I guess kind of.
I think that it was.
How old were you guys when you started the band?
I was
16.
17.
16,
I
17?
was 18.
I was 16. He joined when he was 17.
And you guys are how old right now?
21.
21.
I mean, we've been together for like almost 5 years, dude. So it's not like this happened overnight. I definitely think that like the road to getting signed is like a slow road. It like drudges along, you know.
Because you can see it in the future, but you just.
But you're just it's like you're an oxen pulling a fucking like big trailer of rocks, dude. And you know, it's really hard and it takes a long time, but then once you actually get the deal, things start moving really fast. And as far as like since we signed our deal and to now, I mean, it feels like it's been
a fucking whirlwind.
2 seconds, you know.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's wrap this up. I won't take too long for you guys, but everything like something everyone probably was wondering is like, how did you get the name Smile Empty Soul? It's probably a question you guys get all the time.
Yeah, I got the answer memorized.
Go ahead, say it to the camera. We'll end it right.
It's a reflection on society. It's basically means empty people walking around with fake smiles on their face.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, check Smile Empty Soul on tour. Coming to you.
Later.